Today we're diving into a crucial aspect of your coaching business. So defining your vision and your mission. In order to be able to effectively articulate your vision and mission, I think it's important to start by laying out your three core responsibilities as the CEO of your coaching business. The first is to advance a purpose. That purpose can be personal, like providing a good life for your family or improving your life circumstances, and it also goes beyond that, right? Advancing a purpose also means advancing a cause that's greater than yourself. Your second responsibility as CEO is to look out for the well-being of the people that you work with and serve. Your operations extend beyond profit margins and ROI, and most people get that, right? What you do reaches into the lives of those you work with and those who trust in your services. So coaching is an unregulated industry, and that means that it's doubly important that you take this responsibility seriously. As coaches, we are supporting people in creating better mental health outcomes. It also means that you should take your own well-being and mental health seriously too. So make sure that you pay yourself, make sure that you get downtime, make sure that you're doing your own work, right? Be the kind of CEO that you would go to work for. And lastly, your third responsibility as CEO is to generate profits. A lot of people get squidgy about setting money goals because they tell themselves that they're not in it for the money, right? Or for various other reasons. But while our business ethos can be steeped in purpose and in the intent to look out for the well-being of our employees and our clients, the reality of sustaining a business isn't something that we can overlook. Profit is the lifeblood that allows us as businesses to thrive and innovate and, most importantly, continue serving our core mission and our people. So how do you figure out what your core mission is? A lot of people confuse their core mission with their why. Your core mission is not exactly the same as your why. Your why is deeply personal, and your why comes from your past. It's an origin story. It's a statement of who you are, the sum total of your beliefs and values, right? Your core mission, on the other hand, is about the future. It defines where you're going. It describes the world that you hope to live in and are committed to helping build through your business, through the contribution you're making. Everyone has their own why, but a mission is often collective. It's something that you can enroll your clients in, you enroll your audience in, your employees in. Having a mission is what inspires us to focus beyond the finite rewards and individual wins of entrepreneurship. It's what inspires us to keep playing the game of business. For a mission to provide direction for our work, it must meet three standards. A mission must be a stand for something, so it's not against it, right? It's service-oriented, so not only for the benefit of ourselves, but for others, and it's idealistic, so ultimately unattainable. Let's dive into each one of these standards for your core mission. The first is that your core mission must be for something. It represents something that you stand for and believe in. It's something people can rally around and collectively participate in being a part of. The reason you want your mission to be for something is that it creates a pull towards a better and different future. Right? When we're against something, it puts us into a reactive mode of being. It's not creative or imaginative. Being against focuses our attention on the past, and it elicits very often resistance. When we're in a state of resistance and when we're focused on the past, we often end up inadvertently participating in creating more of the things that we don't want, right? You may have heard the phrase, what we resist persists. And it really comes down to that. So think about it, right? If I tell you, don't think about white bears. We're against white bears. Stop thinking about white bears. No more white bears. What do you just picture, right? White bear, white bear, white bear, right? It doesn't spark an alternative. So being for or being against is a subtle but profound difference to pay attention to. The next standard that your core mission should meet is that it should be service-oriented. That means it should go beyond yourself. That said, service orientation does not mean charity, right? It means it serves to advance something bigger than yourself. In a business where service orientation is lacking, salespeople put the sale before the person. The CEO puts financial gain above adding real value to their customers and to others. And leaders make decisions that benefit themselves for anyone else. So the reason service orientation is so important is that it builds a united and cohesive work culture within your business as you scale, and it builds a loyal base of customers rooted in deep relationship. It gives you longevity and sustainability. The last criteria of your core mission is that it should be idealistic, right? And so many of us play small. We play based on what we believe is possible. When we think in this way, we create futures based on our past. When we adopt a mission that is idealistic, though, it serves as inspiration to keep moving forward, because no matter how much we've achieved, we always feel like we have further to go, right? So it creates the conditions for constant improvement. The clearer your core mission, the more likely you will attract early adopters of your products and services within your coaching business. With each and every client who gets results with you, your vision will become more visible to others, right? And more people will feel compelled to join and participate in advancing your mission, being part of your business. So take some time to write down your core mission. In your first year to 3 years in business, it will probably take a few rounds of iteration before pinning it down specifically. So don't worry about it if you don't feel like, it's 100% there. Defining your vision and mission is an ever-evolving and introspective process. It's dynamic. So start by reflecting on your core beliefs, values, and aspirations. Consider the impact that you want to make and the legacy that you want to leave behind. As the CEO, you are the visionary behind your coaching business and the impact that you will have on the lives of the people that you work with, both directly and indirectly. As such, your vision extends beyond financial success. It's about envisioning a future where your business thrives, where your clients are succeeding, and your community is positively impacted. If you only visualize your short term, you only achieve your short term. It's as simple as that. So you're going to work on stretching your capacity to look out into the future, whether that future is 5 years out, 1 year out, 30 days out, or even just at the end of the day. Even I was talking to someone the other day and he was like, what do you want your life to look like 6 months out from now, right? So you're going to work on letting the future you imagine inform what you do now and what you focus on now. Take a moment to envision where you could be even 30 days from now, right? If you make an all-in commitment to this process and to your goal of 5K in 30 days being achieved, what will that look like? Beyond the money, what else do you see change in your life and business? What's the best case scenario? Many people are so riddled with doubt and disbelief that they don't even let themselves go there, right? Immediately they're like, worst case scenario. They're not letting themselves see the possibility and the possibility of failure instead. But what if the worst case scenario is actually missing out on your best case scenario because you're reacting to the past instead of committing to creating a better and different future? Really consider that, right? People tend to make decisions based on the life that they have rather than based on the life that they're committed to creating. So you have to let yourself see that life that you want to create. Otherwise, you'll end up looking to the past to tell you what's possible in your future. But your future depends on you taking radical responsibility over where you are now and over getting yourself to where you want to be. It requires actively working on your belief and your self-belief, because doubt is a natural part of the process. So remember, our work is to doubt our doubts. Doubts arise when you're giving your current circumstances power over your future. If you've made 0 sales and you're anticipating 0 sales because of that, you're giving your power away. You're operating at the effect of your current circumstances. You are lacking curiosity and creativity. So to shift this, you need to practice believing in what you want to create in order to see it materialize. You need to believe it to see it, even if other people doubt you, and especially if the other person doubting you is you, right? So there's a story about one of Walt Disney's grandchildren walking through the grounds of Disneyland with the park director, and the park director turns towards him and says, isn't it too bad that Walt didn't get to live to see this? And his grandson said to him, well, he did see it, and that's why it's here. And so I share this story because I think that there's something there for you about the power of holding a vision, visualizing something is not just some spiritual woo-woo practice. It's the way that you exercise your imagination. And even Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge because there will always be limits to what we know and understand, but our imagination is unlimited. It's how we work through our limitations, both real and imagined. So embrace the process of defining your vision and your mission, nurture your belief in what's possible, and let your imagination shape the reality you wish to create. Your journey as the CEO of your coaching business begins with a clear vision and a steadfast commitment to bring your vision to life.
If this video helped you out in any way, make sure that you smash that like button or give it a little boop and click on the screen right now to watch another video just like this one with more tips and strategies to level up your life coaching business. Or join my free 30-day course with the link below this video. I'll see you in the next one.